That's what I use.
The mix, because you don't got to do anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, no. Actually, last time I didn't.
I don't get a headset. What's going on right now?
What do you want me? I don't have another headset.
You can hit record.
Everything's recording.
Oh.
Just snap us in.
Huh?
Yeah, just clap us in for the.
You gotta clap in. That's how we sync. Oh, that's not gonna work, bro. That's how you sync the audio and the video. You clap it in.
Okay, go for it.
See, that's how you do it.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of. What are we calling this?
We're not calling it nothing.
We're calling it something. We're gonna figure out a name. Oh,
actually,
yeah. Our guest today, Rick, coming back from one of the original videos.
Actually, he was on the video right before you. I went fishing with him, Seawolf Park, with him and little Ricky.
Yeah,
Richard Hernandez.
He was the guy you were gonna start the channel with before me, but then you kicked him out.
He replaced me. That's okay.
He didn't catch nothing.
So you
didn't catch
him?
nothing either. I believe I hit it out of your.
Well, I caught a flounder, and then Rick had the net, and he hit the flounder with a net.
Got one? No, you didn't.
No wonder you kicked him off.
I said, I got one. He goes, and he hit it like that, and it just knocked off. So, wow. Yeah. So, thank you for coming by, Rick.
Yes, sir.
I know you're busy at work, so but I appreciate you coming by. I've known Rick for since 2011, so 14 years. I've known Rick. Rick's when I met him, we were working like 90-something hours a week till like 10 at night. Yeah, oil and gas. Like, it was crazy. Back in 2011. And we got so bored at work, and we had to like get up and,
wrestle.
We started wrestling, and we'd have races.
Oh, like for real?
Yeah.
Like you guys were in the office?
Yeah, we would just wrestle and just for fun. Because, one of the guys would be like, oh, I could take you, this and that. No, wasn't even jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
And then we'd run. Like, one guy said he was faster. He could beat another guy in a foot race. So, like, we're in the office running from one end to the other. And
we
just
used
to stay
we used
awake.
to sneak up on each other and go for a headlock.
Oh, for real?
For a choke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you guys were working so much, you guys needed to entertain
We
yourself.
were losing it. We had to stay sane.
Wow. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like that time, working every day, 13, 14 hours a day, it was a lot. And it's kind of getting like, for me right now, I'm working a lot. You're working a lot.
It's kind of like deja vu again.
So, but I wanted to bring Rick in today because I have known Rick for so long, and he's kind of seen stuff along the years. He's been right there. He's been my ride or die. Any kind of idea I had, Rick was involved. Even when I had the studio before, I had Rick come. We were trying to sell Google. This was when Google. This is
where I met Rick.
Yeah, this is when Google was doing Google Street View. It just come out, so we would call up people and be like, "Hey, look, we want to come do your Street View." Of your business and stuff, and nobody knew what it was. So you're sitting there trying to explain to them with a phone.
Trying to pitch it.
Rick would go there. At the time, Rick had a broken leg.
I had a broken femur, okay?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you had like a little cane, right?
I had a little cane. Man, I was going to interviews in a cane. Nobody would hire me because, in our business, you have to go out to the field and stuff. But Daniel was like my last hope. I was like, okay, I can make some money with Daniel, So we would go out and take pictures and set up and stuff. Just I think, what were you doing? You were just doing.
I would go in and I would do the 360 view.
Yeah.
And basically, do a spin on the camera and go point to point. But the problem is it's hard to sell. So, as a business, and this was when oil and gas had dropped. As a business, I couldn't pay everybody, including you, to just sit there and make cold calls. So what I had to do is it had to be commission based. So nobody was making any money because nobody was good over the phone. This guy goes in with a broken leg and he's top salesman. He's the only one making money. Top salesman. So I used to call him the silver tongue because he could sell it, man. Like, he could sell anything. And there was one. I remember there was.
Does everybody know Abel?
Abel?
Remember when Abel got really upset?
Oh, yeah. So one of our buddies got upset because Rick would call up and say, "Hey, this is Rick with Google," and Abel's like, "You can't say you're with Google."
I said I'm working with Google, Abel.
Why do you get upset?
He's
Just 'cause
because he's straight. I mean, he's on the he's
by the book.
by the book, yeah. And he's like, "You can't say that," this and that. And Rick would still. We even had the shirts that said Google across. I got the heat press and.
But they would get interested as soon as I mentioned Google. They go, "Oh, really, really, really? Everybody's doing that?"
Yeah, we would sell it. We would go in but yeah, he was one of the only ones. He's the only one I ever had to take. I think you made total like $60. You made.
I don't even remember, man.
But yeah, that's so. Rick's been there. I've known him for a long time, up and down in the oil industry. We even went to Georgia together. He was going to get a job over in Georgia, so I went with him to help him move with my van, and I had nothing to do, so I went there. I tried to get a job too. We even moved into an apartment together for a few weeks. He picked the wrong apartment though.
It was right in front of a graveyard. As soon as you walk on the balcony, there's a graveyard right there. It was the oddest thing ever. And then this guy got all superstitious. Oh, that's bad luck. This is bad luck. And we had to move, so we ended up getting the property manager to move us to a different apartment.
We get there, like we hadn't even seen the place. And we get there and I go out on the balcony and all you see was this graveyard. Like not even like a newer graveyard, like old school, like Civil War looking graveyard. And I was like, nah, man.
Kennesaw, Georgia.
Yeah, La Llorona's gonna be there, all the cucuys, everything's gonna be there. And then you got
all the cucuys. Does everybody know what a cucuy is?
Yeah.
The monster.
Man, the monster. That's
hey, you
crazy.
You gotta scoop forward
That's
a little.
crazy, bro.
I can't hear him. Can you hear him as good?
A little.
Yeah, okay.
That's crazy though. But why'd you have to move? What's
Man,
wrong
I'm
with
not gonna be. He had a job. I was gonna be there during the day, late maybe. I was still trying to get a job.
He didn't want the job. Okay, let's be clear. He failed the test on purpose. He wanted to go just to go to help me, and that's fine. And I love him for it. But it was an easy test. There's no way this guy failed that test.
I failed it. I failed it on accident because it was a different software than I had been used to using, and when I got in there, I got stuck, and I don't know, something happened, but yeah, I came right back. He got his own apartment, and then I came back, and then I don't remember what I did after that.
He stayed about a month, something like that, right?
And this is why you were married?
Yeah.
He's the worst roommate ever though. He's like very dirty. I come home, I felt like I was the wife, like, how come the house is all dirty? Like, how come you were here all day, you didn't clean the dishes, nothing? And I'll be trying to go to sleep and he has his iPad, something blaring like in the middle of the night, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, dude, I gotta go to sleep, can you lower that? I was like, man, it was horrible.
I think it was a 1-bedroom.
Oh wow, y'all were sleeping together.
Yeah, no, not together.
And
I think it was like, because we didn't know,
You got so sad.
Nah, bro, that wasn't it.
So it wasn't really, it was a 1-bedroom because the wall went up, but it didn't connect to the roof. It was an opening, so you could hear everything in that bedroom.
Yeah.
It was a nice apartment, though.
It was a nice apartment. It was a little town called Kennesaw.
Kennesaw, Georgia was a college town.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. And then when they moved us to the front of the apartment complex, now we had to deal with that train. And the train would come through and be so loud at
really?
3 a.m. You didn't experience
I
that?
don't remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I was gone by then.
He kind of muted out once you get used to it.
Yeah. But anyway, so I've known Rick a long time. I wanted him to come here today because, you're getting older.
Hey.
I'm getting older.
Nobody called me to say happy birthday?
When was your
When was
birthday?
your birthday?
September.
Mine was
end of
September too.
I'm pretty sure.
September 19th.
28th.
Bro, I forgot his birthday. I forgot to tell him on the day. I was telling that to Diana last
Happy
night. I was
birthday,
like, the
bro.
one.
Happy birthday.
So how old are you now?
50.
Man, 5-0.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. I feel 30, though. It's weird.
Do
In
you
your
really
head?
feel 30?
Like, just mentally and physically, I feel good. I don't feel like I'm losing a step. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Rick, you're 50?
yeah.
You don't look 50.
Thanks.
He does. Nah, he's
you
got.
look late 30s, early 40s.
Thanks, dude. I'll
How
take
old's your
that.
dad?
My dad is 72.
If you ever meet his dad, bro, this guy, like, He's awesome. Like he can go in a room and he's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be the guy that everybody talks to and stuff like that.
They compare him to Al Pacino, the Scarface, because sometimes he'll get in his little rant. He's like, man, he kind of remind me of Al Pacino.
His dad is great, man. Yeah, the
Where's your dad from?
Gary, Indiana,
Gary.
where Michael Jackson's from.
That is where Michael Jackson's from.
Yeah, yeah. He'll tell you stories and that. You know, we went to church with Michael Jackson. We all sang and we played hide and go seek. I don't know if that's true though, but you know how parents are. You know.
his dad's pretty awesome. They're from the generation, but you know that kind of guy is it's kind of different. You know, my wife always rolls her eyes. Like we'll go somewhere, you know, we're traveling or whatever, and I start talking to people.
Yeah.
And Diana, she starts rolling her eyes. But that's an experience. That's what you want. And your dad, when he goes in and he's talking to somebody, the same thing with my dad. He don't just go to a place. He's talking to people. He's trying to find out what's going on. You know, seeing them. You know, that's a gift to have that interaction. And so, you know, that especially with your dad can go into. He used to go into Snappies.
Yeah.
And
everybody knew him.
Yeah, a little restaurant for breakfast, and they all know him. Everybody's talking to him. Everybody's, you know, that's how, and that's how you are. This guy, Silverton, he goes in, everywhere he goes, it's fun. He makes it fun.
That's how my dad was. He was like that too. Like anywhere he went, people knew him. He had friends everywhere. Everybody. He was always like really talkative. He looked mean. When you looked at him, he looked mean. But but he was always happy. He was always smiling, always talking to people. I hated it when I was a little kid. Like, we would go somewhere, and he started up a whole conversation. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Let's go.
You had to sit there for an hour waiting for him.
And they're talking, and somehow they know each other. And I don't know, bro. I hated it. But then that's how Junior is, too. Yeah. Junior goes somewhere, people love him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's...
I don't know about the love part. I don't know if people love me like that, but I think my dad got one up on me. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so now that you're older, I mean, and you know, I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, you know, we go fishing and stuff like that, and you went fishing with me, and we took little Ricky, and we all went out there, and it was a good time. And that's something that I'll remember.
Yeah.
So as you get older, I've been thinking a lot about, you know, what do I want to do with the rest of my time? Because, you know, something happens or whatever, you know, it's whatever's going to happen going to happen. You know, you hear people get strokes, they get, you know, something happens to the kidney, they get a disease, whatever, and you hear, oh, you know, they never got to do this or this and that. I'm at the point where I'm okay. Something happens to me, you know, a year from now, you know, I'll be sad for my wife more than anything and my son, but for me, I'm happy. I've enjoyed life so far. The thing that I wonder though is what's important now to you, being, you know, hitting the big 5-0. What's important to you in life now? Because like you said, we're working, you know, there's a lot of hours spent. It has to be worth it. In other words, what are you going to do? Okay, we're going to make money. What are you going to do with the money? What kind of experience do you want to go places? What do you want to do with it? What do you need to do for you to be happy?
You know, that's kind of like a loaded question, because all my life, I mean, I was a young dad, so I only know one thing is to work and provide. So, I mean, when I started having selfish thoughts, like, you know, I want to do this, you know, I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to do it because this is, you know, I got to do something with my life too and be happy. And I kind of just put that away, you know, because I still got a family, and I still got to support, right? But I kind of just hold on to the times where, like, coming up, we're going to go to California and visit my mother-in-law for her birthday. It's big 70, and we're all going to go out and see her and have a good time. So I kind of cling on to that. Like, that's my time, right? And I try to have a day where I have a day just total to me. Like, I get up when I want. I'm going to go eat when I want. I'm not going to be on nobody's schedule, you know. But as far as, like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, do I have those thoughts? Yeah, I do. Like, I want to just say, forget everybody and be selfish and go on a trip just even if it's just me and my wife, and do that. But really, we don't have the finances because we're always taking care of somebody, our kids, or somebody needs something. So we really don't have that kind of time to ourselves. And when we do, it's a family thing. Like it's always involving the family. So
yeah, you have grandkids now, so
got
that's
two beautiful granddaughters. Yeah.
yeah, that's a big thing. I know, like it seems like it was just yesterday, but you got the grandkids now, so now that's another, thing that you can always go and see them and be happy and stuff like that. But I guess, are you going to be happy? Like, let's say it was 5 years from now. Are you going to be happy with?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, like, I have, some people are spiritual, some people aren't. Some people believe in God, some people don't, and that's okay. But for me, this is what I was meant to do, was to take care of my family. And if I die tomorrow, I think I fulfilled what I was supposed to do,
Wow.
but anything extra, I'll take it,
Yeah.
like those trips to Georgia, and like even in work, like I had to go to Tennessee, or, when work was slow and I had to go to Phoenix, whatever, like those are golden to me.
Yeah.
Those times, like even though it was work, it was an experience for me. So
Yeah.
I kind of cherish those times.
Yeah.
Even though it was work, but it was a good time.
See, I guess because I see you, like I almost feel that, and I see it with him too. That's kind of why I almost feel like people are missing out getting to interact with you. You know what I mean? Like, I know on on YouTube and everything like that, you see the people that they're going everywhere, and it's for them. Like
Right.
they're going to this place and they're exploring, and that's really for them. Like it's an opportunity for them to kind of have that moment. But what I don't see is, I don't see that it means anything, because to everybody else, that's not really what they want to do. So like for me, I've traveled a lot. I've gotten to see,
Yeah, you've been a lot of places, man. That's blessed, man.
it's cool, and I plan to go a lot more places. But I think what I'm missing, and that's what I've been thinking about a lot, is I'm missing more experiences. I want more interactions. I want more, and that's not something that my wife's crazy, because like even when we did this past trip, man, I was talking to everybody. I couldn't even speak the languages. I was talking to everybody.
Right.
Just because I want that,
Yeah,
I don't want to just see it. I want to be in it.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of why I feel like, like I keep telling him, Eduardo, hey, did you get your passport? Did you get your passport?
Not yet.
He keeps putting it off.
Well, I
It's
don't
'cause
have
you-
one either.
Yeah, you're also a different kind of man. You're different than us. Like, you've taken these risks to start all these businesses and stuff or whatever, and you think a little bit different, and you only had one kid. So, like, how many kids you got?
5 kids total.
5 kids. That's 5 kids to take care of.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, like in our household, it was always like, man, you got to provide. Your happiness doesn't really mean anything until after you provided.
That's a good point, Eduardo, because to be honest, like I don't regret none of my kids, so don't think that. But if I had one kid, life would be really, really different. Really
But-
different.
But then your house is full. Your house, when all those kids come over, it's full, and that's an experience. Like, that's what I have. Like, my sister comes over with her kids, my little brother. I have another sister in Austin, and a brother in Mexico. When we all get together, it's full,
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, you got a
Daniel
legacy.
doesn't have that.
Like, you got legacy. I got one kid. Like, we track him. We talk to him every day. It's and we're empty nest now.
No, I mean, yeah. And now you guys are getting to know each other again. Because before it was all
I've
about
known her.
Diego. You don't feel that way?
You're
No.
re-falling in love.
Hold on, Daniel. So all your life since Diego was born, it's been about Diego, yes or no?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
100%.
Now that Diego is gone, right? Not necessarily gone, but he's grown up.
Yeah.
Like it's just you and your wife now.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't say, "Who are you?" Like what?
Nah, I know her. Like
Yeah?
and now I getting to know her. Like, she has this friend at work that
Oh my.
she has this friend at work, and I was gonna introduce her, or we were gonna introduce her, to Eduardo.
Oh, really?
So I've been telling Eduardo, hey, look, my wife wants to get together for dinner, you know, this and that. Eduardo's like, oh, I'm busy, you know, this and that. So yesterday I was like, Eduardo, you know, that we're going to go to this, what's it called, ramen place, you know, with her. And, you know, maybe you can meet up. And he's like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do it. Just excuses, you know. And so, like, now I'm getting to know her friends, which the girl was cool. Don't get me wrong. She was cool. I mean, it was, you know, it was okay. But I was third wheel because this guy wasn't there.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I'm too busy. I work. I got family things to do.
How do you know this one person won't inspire you? It's not good. Look, you can ask anybody I know. Well, in my circle, I always tell them it's not good for a man to be alone, and it's not good for a woman to be alone.
No, I know a good woman could uplift a man. I know all that. It's just I'm not there right now.
No, you want to hear something though? This isn't the first time this woman has come up.
Is that right?
So he has a friend.
Oh my god.
He has a friend. He has a friend.
It's all coming out today.
He has a friend that this girl.
Oh, everybody knows him, Carlo. He's been on the channel a bunch of times.
So Carlo wanted to introduce him.
No, his mom.
His mom.
I was over at his house one day. He's like, "Hey, I have a friend. Would you like to meet her and stuff?" And I was like, not really right now. I'm just focusing on work and stuff." And it turns out it's the same chick.
Dude, that's
So we
that's
went
the
last
universe.
night. We went last night. It was so hard not to talk, not to bring up Eduardo's name, you know,
Right.
because literally, like she's watched the channel, she's seen him, you know. We're there. We went and ate ramen, then we went and had ice cream and stuff, and the whole time I'm trying. How am I gonna not talk too much about Eduardo because I see him all, you know. It's like how do you not? And I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to be like, hey, where is he at? You know, this and that, and I'd be like, oh, you know. Said he had to do this. He made it an excuse.
always an excuse.
Yeah, always an excuse.
I'm a busy man.
But what I told him
Not
last
that
night,
busy. You're never that busy.
I'm busy.
So yesterday when I was leaving, I told him, I said, Eduardo, I said, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. He's like, boss, I don't even know her. I was like, it's okay. I was like, things are pushing y'all together, and you're just pushing it away.
No, you're not. We should be a really good friend.
Yeah, and that's what I said, a friend.
Yeah, well, why don't you just do friend
I
things?
didn't have time.
Nobody's
I
telling
was
you to
really
get married.
busy. I was really busy. I am really busy. You know I'm really busy. I have to
Is he
do
really
a bunch
busy?
of
Is he
stuff
that
for
busy?
my
I
mom.
don't think he's that busy.
What?
Like, literally,
I'm always
he
doing
could-
stuff for my family.
I get that, but you could have.
Maybe you and her can do it together.
You know, we're talking about what do you want to do and, you know, what do you want to do left in life. So my thought is that I can't be everywhere. I can't go and see I've seen a lot of stuff and I've enjoyed it. But like I keep telling him about the passport, get the passport. It's because I want him to start getting those experiences, because since I have to work, I feel that if he was out there doing some of these things, I would live kind of vicariously through it. Plus he saved me a lot of time on, hey, I went to this place. The barbecue wasn't that great. Oh, I went to this place. It wasn't that great. Because he's honest. He won't say a place is really good.
No, because Daniel takes me to some horrible spots.
I like all kinds of food, but this guy is real particular. So
Yeah.
I figure, hey, look, if I can somehow, and I kind of got a plan, if I can somehow get this guy out there more, then he's going to kind of filter through all the places for me. He's not going to say this is the best barbecue.
Right.
It's really not that great.
Right.
And I kind of trust in that, you know. So for me, I would love to see him out on the road doing stuff, fishing. He can find the good fishing spots, and all the other stuff kind of just, you know, if it's not that great of a place, you know, because it's not just about the fishing, it's about where it is.
Right.
You know, you talk about Kennesaw, Georgia. It's a nice little place, you know. So I've kind of got, you know, been pushing on him. Hey, look, you got to get this thing going. You got to get focused. We're trying to get these vans built so that we can spend more time doing YouTube.
Right.
And he's very focused on that. Like, he literally is like, oh, we got to work this weekend. And I was like, well, that's fine.
Well, you know, he kind of got to the point, because when you involve somebody else, like a woman, a lot of things change because they want attention, right? They want your time. And
Even
then
if it's
that
a
takes
friend.
away from your goal.
Yeah.
So he might have a point, but
And I feel like I wasted all my 20s on partying and going out and doing dumb stuff. That I feel like I wasted those years, even though I have great memories. I can look back and I'm like, oh, dude, I did that, I did this, I did that. But I have nothing to show for it.
What do you mean you don't have anything? You have memories. You have
Yeah, but I have nothing like I didn't grow anything, I didn't do anything, I didn't save money, I didn't do any of that stuff. So I feel like I wasted it. So now I'm really trying to focus to become something, to do something.
I don't think that's a waste. Like I think that you that changes you.
that's
Not
an
everybody's.
experience.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. You know, like
I have dark experiences that that changed me.
Oh, I got
you
some
know,
really
like
dark ones, too.
I have some good experiences that changed me. It's just a part of life.
and I think it kind of makes.
Makes you who you are.
I wouldn't want to be not saying square, but I wouldn't want that. Like I'm happy with what I did, and I'm the kind of guy that looks very reserved and this and that. But if it comes down to it, I can take care of myself and I'll take care of the people around me. It's not like I'm so just Niedermeyer, and that's because we have those experiences in the past.
Yeah, I was just a wild boy from my 20s.
Like I know if I'm somewhere and things go to whatever, this guy's right there with me. Like we're on it.
We're gonna
Like,
take
it's
care
not-
of that.
Yeah, it's not to be mean, to be anything. It's just you are who you are. I don't think it's a bad thing to have. Like I always tell my son, dude. My son's he is the hall monitor. Like he's so straight and narrow and just he didn't want to make a bad grade. He didn't want to offend any. I mean, he's just a really really good kid. Like that's him. That's who he's gonna be. So like he has been around my wife and he knows things. He knows things from my past. So he's like, Dad, that's not good, this and that. And I said, Diego, when I was young, I mean, I went to jail. That was an experience. It made me, it woke me up. Hey, you're doing the wrong thing. This and that. You shouldn't be doing that. But it's not something that I regret. It's kind of like, okay, well now I got that experience. To him, that could never happen.
Right.
And
Well,
it's.
I don't look. I say it's a waste, but it also brought me closer to God, to where I am now. Like I went away from God, did a bunch of bad stuff, and I slowly started making my way back. And now I feel like I'm closer to God. I try to be.
Yeah, I think this girl, she's very religious. She would be a good
No,
thing.
that's why you dropped this, bro.
She didn't say anything last night about.
She's not even religious. You're just making things up.
She's not religious.
Yeah.
Bro, she curses like a sailor. I was like, wow. Like I heard her and I was like, this is where she gets with my wife and they're just like,
I don't curse anymore, or
I know.
I stopped.
I know. Yeah, I know. I mean,
The only person I curse to is Kobe now. That's it.
Oh my god.
That's just 'cause me and him have a recurring.
That's
beef.
something I got to work on. I'll let the F-bomb fly sometimes, but not before. I used to curse a lot.
Really?
A lot.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard. I've never.
Well,
heard.
I've been working on it for a while.
Oh,
I used to be like that. I used to be like that too. And then I started hearing my nephew. And my nephew, he's 16. He curses a lot. I'm like, sounds bad. I
Yeah,
just-
is
when
that
they're
the
that-
nephew you brought in the other day?
yeah.
He curses a lot.
He's quiet, but to like us, like me, my little brother, when he's around us, he'll curse.
Really?
Yeah, at that age, they're effing this, effing
Yeah.
that, effing this.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that. Like I've only heard my son curse when I snuck up on him and scared him. Because I would wait till he's somewhere in the house. We're like, oh, I'd run around the corner. What are you doing?
I think college is gonna be good for your son though to get some of that street smart. Because dude, you played it like whenever you told him. Remember the that he was gonna get sick and he was like really scared in the when was it?
So
Last
we
Saturday?
were at a restaurant, and this guy that was kind of like you could tell he was already drunk. So he come up to us and he had a beer in his hand. And we were eating, and the guy's like, "Hey man," and he fist bumped, this and that, and he fist bumped Diego. Well, then, and the guy was, coming around. I said, "Hey, man, we're just trying to eat, this and that." And Eduardo's like, "Hey, don't be rude."
He
I'm
was
like,
on drugs.
yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah?
He had the meth jaw and whatever.
Oh.
And so on the way home, we're driving home, and Eduardo, we were talking about the thing, and I was like, "Yeah, man, you fist bumped it." And my son is a germaphobe, big time, bro.
Really?
Big time germaphobe. So we told him, was like, "Yeah, I can't believe that you didn't go wash your hands after you fist bumped that guy."
Yeah, like he ate right after.
Yeah, because they
Oh.
brought the food, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." This, and I was like, "Man," I was like, and that guy, he looked heavy Hep C, and he was like, "What?" He goes, "What's that?" And I was like, "Hepatitis C." I was like, and he was rubbing his eyes because he had tears, and then he fist bumped, bro. This guy, he was freaking. Diego was freaking out. He was
Why you do that to
Googling
him?
it. He was Googling.
Bro, I felt so bad, but I just played along. I was like, yeah, man. Dude.
You guys are mean.
I put Germix on my hands. He's like, why didn't you give me none? I was like, dude, I didn't put no Germix. I don't
Where's
care.
Where's
was
Diego
in back-
going?
He was in back, and Diego was in back Googling. You could. He was he got quiet. He was freaking out, and me and Eduardo in the front seat driving home, and Eduardo.
It was like a. Yeah.
But
What school is he going to?
Huh?
What school is Diego going
A
to?
and M. Yeah,
Texas A&M?
yeah, Texas
Nice,
A&M. So
nice.
he's there, yeah.
He's gonna be an Aggie.
Yeah. He's
Wow.
fully into it. We went and got boy ain't been on the ranch ever, but we went and got him cowboy boots,
To fit
the
in?
Wranglers. He went to a dance, and it was the Tejano dance.
Oh.
Yeah, but you messed up. You should have got him square toe boots.
He does have. There are square toes.
Oh, they are square?
Yeah, and he went to that Tejano dance.
Does
with-
he know how to dance?
No. So he said he asked these girls. I guess he was dancing with girls, and said he asked them to dance, and he didn't know how to dance. So he said, I told one of them that I didn't know how to dance, and he said she said something in Spanish, but I don't know what she said. So I told him, I was like, just keep whatever. So this weekend he signed up for a two-step class. He signed up for at A&M a two-step class, but he was going to sign up last week, and they said, well, you have to have a partner. So, well, can't y'all just kind of match me up with a partner, this and that? They're like, no, you have to have a partner. So he was trying to find somebody to go and do the
Right.
class.
And you finally found someone?
Yeah, I think so.
A girl?
Yeah,
A girl? What do you mean, a
I'm
girl?
just saying.
yeah, he told us. So.
Damn, he's way ahead of Eduardo.
Wow, he actually, I swear,
He's about to go to college and be really busy, and he still got time for lovey-dovey. Eduardo doesn't.
Yeah, he texted me that I said, hey, we just got home from hanging out with your mom and her friend, and he literally asked, did Eduardo go? I said, no, he didn't go.
No, he didn't ask that.
I'll show you the text.
He didn't.
He did.
Whatever.
He did.
Moving on subjects.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, maybe one day, but I'm
So-
grinding.
So you're involved in. I know you did like the precious metals and stuff, and you had like you have like your own channel for the precious metals.
Right.
How involved are you in that? And like, it's something I don't know anything about. You do like Bitcoin or
I do cryptocurrencies, select few. I think we've already missed that Bitcoin opportunity unless you got big money to put in it. And I don't know everything, but some people still invest in Bitcoin. They think it's going to go even higher than its all-time high. And lately, things been hitting all-time highs, just like silver and gold. When's the last time you seen those prices? I mean, I was buying when I got into silver and gold. I mean, silver was at $16.
What's it
It's
at now?
pushing like $40, $45.
for an
Dude,
ounce?
I tried to get in. I wanted to get into it 2 years ago, but I didn't know where to start.
That's when he was really
Yeah.
heavy in.
You should have
So-
told me.
So during the summers, I don't mess with silver because I'll do like custom pours.
Yeah,
You know,
so
I'll buy
the
like
bars?
the bars, and I'll sell them on IG or Facebook, wherever. And I have a little good following. We have a little nice group on IG that everybody supports each
What's the
other.
IG code?
Richie Rich Metals.
Richie.
And on TikTok, it's Richie Rich Metals and Crypto. But I make stupid videos and stuff. I mean, if you like it, great. If not, I don't care. It's for me. So, but yeah, I mean, gold, man. If you got gold, we got a buddy,
Oh,
Robert. He's been. I mean, I don't know if he still got it, but if he does, He's sitting on a nice bag right now.
Yeah, he used to buy. So that was probably 2008, 2007, 2008, and I would go to lunch with him every day. And some of the days he'd be like, "Oh, we got to go to the bank." I'm like, "Okay." So we'd stop by the bank. He'd come out the bank, and then we go straight to a gold dealer. And he'd like, I heard they have an ounce. I talked to him. They got an ounce, and he'd go, and I think back then it was $750 an ounce. I don't know what it is now, but that's what he was buying it at, was 750, and it was just a little bitty thing. But he
Probably $5,000 almost.
an ounce, really? Oh man, I really did miss out. Yeah, he was buying it for 750.
This all tells me that our money is gonna be worth nothing.
Well, listen, when that switch flips and they get rid of paper money, people are panicking right now. People are scared. That's why silver and gold is at all-time highs right now, because that's the only thing you can physically hold and trade. I mean, when shit goes down like apocalypse or something, you're gonna need tobacco, gasoline, medicine. Like, these are gonna be tradable objects, right? Gold and silver is probably gonna be the next economy. The next thing to money.
You think that would really? I mean, like,
If it does,
If
let's
it
just
does.
say if it does. I mean, look, today things in the United States ain't so great, right? Some people will swear to it, and some people say this is the best ever, But to each his own. But I really think cryptocurrency, the digital asset, is the switch.
yeah, but it's not anything like. I guess that's what kind of gets me. Even gold and silver, it's just a piece of metal. Like, what is that really worth? Like, what's
It goes,
what's in-
dude. Go back in history. Go back to the Aztecs,
get
the
it.
Mayans,
Cryptocurrency
Spaniards.
is math problems.
I know, but for like me, for my thought, like my paycheck, I get my paycheck. Okay, I never see it. It's just a number in and a number out. It means so little to me now because you can't see it. You don't physically see it anymore. You used to get your check, you would go and you would cash it, you would see
Yeah.
the dollars, you would
Yeah.
see it. Man, I hardly get cash anymore. I go get cash.
I don't carry cash at all.
Yeah.
At all.
So it's like you don't see it. It's not. Is it really? There.
Well, it's like people who are against crypto. They're already doing it. Show me somebody. Probably 90% of the people today don't carry cash. They use their debit card.
I have
They-
I have a Bitcoin story that I can't tell on air, but
Well, now you gotta say it.
you're gonna be very upset with me.
You had Bitcoin, you got rid of it.
Uh,
That's the normal story. That's the
no,
norm.
let's just say I converted
I
I
remember.
converted money into Bitcoin in 2011 when Bitcoin was nothing, right? It was like just starting. It was like 2011 to 2013, one of those. And I ordered stuff online with that Bitcoin. And when $1 was like, the Bitcoin was like $1.50, so we had a lot of Bitcoin, and we ordered stuff online, and that's how we used our Bitcoin. But we didn't know, like, we just thought this was like, oh, like this is the only way to get that stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got an out for you. Just like how they were treating Bitcoin in the back in the days, that's how they're doing XRP. Do your research. XRP, the company's Ripple. Okay, XRP is the coin, right? This is supposed to replace SWIFT. SWIFT is money transactions, right? Borderless payments.
It's what countries use.
Yeah, so if you send money to, say, Mexico or Italy, usually that money will take some time to get there, right? You will.
It'll take 3 to 5 business days, and they're
I've
Yeah,
seen
or-
Swift.
or-
'Cause we have a Swift number.
yeah,
for
and they're
Right.
saying with this thing it's instant.
Boom.
With
XRP.
XRP.
Yeah, I heard
is
about
it?
it.
It's a digital
cryp-
asset. It's cryptocurrency.
So then, is that? Are you saying that, like, you buy it, or is it still a
Yeah.
dollar's worth of dollars?
Right now, it's about $250.
Can I ask you a question though? So, what do you use? Like, because you hear a lot of these wallets where you can buy the stuff, and then that company goes under.
No, so you want to go with the Ledger. Ledger's been top dog since day one.
What's
So
a Ledger?
Ledger's your digital wallet. So when you buy cryptocurrency, you don't want to keep it on the exchanges. You want to buy it, put it in your wallet, because if you don't own it in your physical wallet, you don't have it. Okay? If it's on the exchanges, anything can happen. I've been taken for $2,000 worth of XRP 5 years ago by a SIM card swap. And they basically got a SIM card, put my phone number, and that's how they got in my Coinbase. And they transferred on the 4th of July all of my XRP
Because you had it in the exchange, which is
because I had it in exchange and on
Wait.
Coinbase.
How did that happen? Well, like, I don't get that.
It was an inside job. It was a cell phone carrier. Let's just say that. And somebody in that company were getting a bunch of people's phone numbers and SIM cards. And if you even spoke cryptocurrency, they'd be like, oh, let's get this guy to see if we can get in his account. So they actually got sued over it. So I got, I don't think I've ever received anything back, but they told me to, excuse me, they told me to contact the FBI. I was like, FBI don't care about my $2,000. Are you serious? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna get into cryptocurrency, you gotta make sure your security is top notch. You want to put it on a digital wallet, ledger, and make sure you don't give your password, your 24-word phrase. You know, if you lose your wallet, you're gonna need that 24-word phrase to get it back.
It's like that dude that's still looking for his Bitcoin in the hard drive.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this guy that's paying people to go through a landfill because he accidentally threw away a hard drive that had a bunch of Bitcoin on it, which would make him like a multi-millionaire now, but he can't find it.
Right.
So he's paying people to go through this stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So this is all digital assets.
Let's just say it's a USB. That's
Okay.
the best way to
Man, that's
explain
crazy.
it.
So
But
what do you recommend to actually buy it, and then what do you recommend to store it?
I would say use Kraken
Kraken. I've
Or-
heard good things about Kraken.
or Uphold.
Kraken. And then you buy it on there, and then how do you transfer that?
Well, you get into your, so once you get your ledger, you'll plug it into your MacBook or whatever PC you're using, and you download the app, and then it reads your ledger, and it has a little
What do
address
you mean
from the
by
barcode.
ledger?
That's your wallet. That's your digital wallet.
Like
It's an actual device.
Oh, it's like called ledger.
Yes.
Oh, it's like a hard drive, but only for crypto.
Yes.
Oh,
Man, this is a whole nother
Yeah.
world right here.
I mean, they even got credit cards, like metal credit cards that
Yeah.
you could store. That's a cold wallet that you can put in there and hold it like a credit card.
That makes sense, because I was always worried about. Okay, you know how quantum computing they're saying could be the next big thing.
No, I don't even know what that is.
Quantum computing
That is gonna be the next big
it's
thing.
a process. It's a computer that can process like that, like super fast. So they say nothing like bank accounts aren't gonna be safe. They're gonna be able to hack every bank account, every digital wallet, every stuff like that. So that's always worried me. But if you have it on a hard drive, they can't hack into that.
Mm-hmm.
They would need the actual wallet, your actual wallet, your ledger.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then, just to be safe, then maybe I should,
I always say, everybody, don't take what I'm saying. Do your research. And everybody who is on your side will tell you that. Do your research. You have to.
So okay, so 50 life, what? So like when you were, like when I was young, I did the cars, you buy the house, whatever. You always think you're gonna buy more. You've bought a lot of cars. You bought a lot of cars. You trade cars over the years. A lot.
I change cars like underwear.
So what's important to you, as far as what do you think makes you happy as far as that?
The way I think, and it might be really stupid, but if I have to go to work every day and I have to go, slave and grind, I'm going to be comfortable. And I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. I'm going to drive the car I want. I'm going to live in the house I want because I'm paying for it. Right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's irresponsible, but you don't take it with you
Yeah, you can't
when you're
take it
gone.
with you.
You're not going to take it with you. Hopefully, if I pass away and the things I got in place, I can leave it for my family, but that's what I'm working on. Even if I don't make it and I die, and I hand everything I have over to my family, say, hey, this is what you got to do. I love you guys. Bye. If I have that opportunity,
Wow, just like that, bro.
just here, boom. What am I gonna do with it?
Man,
You
I've
know?
been.
Just and if they can
Wish I could think.
advance from what I believed in, good. I did my job.
Yeah.
That's biblical. You're supposed to leave stuff
I
for your
drive
kids.
around.
That's biblical.
Yeah, you are. You're supposed to. I forgot what it's called, but you're supposed to leave. You're supposed to provide for your family and then leave your kids
An
enough-
inheritance.
An inheritance. Yeah.
But that's a different subject.
Wow.
Man, I wish I could think like that.
Daniel, are you saved? Would you like to be saved right now?
You want to hear funny stuff?
I push it on him every now and then. I talk to him about God every now and then.
Dude,
So-
I love God and everything, but I don't like when they do that to me. It's like, dude, get off of me. It's
no,
just,
I get it. I don't try to convert him or nothing. But I
No.
talk about God.
So,
Get off of me.
So I was probably, I was young. I was maybe 15 or 14 years old, and I went to this church. This girl invited me to church, and it was like, I don't know whatever kind of church it was, but bro, by the end, she convinced me to get saved. Like by the end of the ceremony. Yeah, so I was like, all right. And I went up there. I got saved. I was like 14 or 15, and I'm Catholic, but I was there, and she was like, hey, you should, and like got me saved. I was like, so
I think you convert more
at the
people by your
time-
actions than by pushing them on them.
yeah. They see how you live. Because they look for any reason. Well, if you're saved, then why do you curse? Or why do you drink? They look for any excuse, right?
Because we're
So,
not perfect. Nobody's
perfect.
yeah.
But let me ask you this. At that age, do you feel like you were wholehearted at that moment, or you didn't know what you were doing?
No, it was the girl.
I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I've been to church, like, they always pushed it, as a Mexican family, right? They push religion on you, right? So my grandma was man, God bless her. Really, she had, and people used to tell me she used to have direct contact with God. Just when I used to be real sick as a kid, I used to have a real bad asthma, and she used to pray for me over the phone, and she'd be, "Devil, I rebuke you," and I was like, "Mom, like,
This
she's
is scary.
saying crazy. This is scary." She goes, "Put your," like making me listen. And I'm like, man, but I love my grandma. So when we first moved out here, me and Gabby, I wanted to get closer to my family. I didn't know none of my cousins or anybody. So one day we'll go to my Theo's house, and we're having a barbecue. And they say, you and Gabby and the kids should come, Okay, we'll go. My grandma's there, and I knew my grandma from before. I spent some time with her. And she calls us into the kitchen. She goes, I don't know why God wants me here. I keep telling him to take me. And I want to be with my Lord, and I want to be with Mr. O. Mr. O's her husband who had passed. But he keeps telling me he's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. And I was like, okay, Grandma, why are you saying that? Like, we love you here. We need you here. We love you. And it was just odd, It was just odd that she told us that. Anyway, a couple weeks go by. We go back because, it was just a Sunday barbecue thing. So we went back. Same thing. She calls us in the kitchen. God's ready for me. He told me he's ready. And we're like, oh, dude, I'm getting chills. Look at
Ah, it stood up.
I'm getting chills, bro. And she tells me and Gabby, he's ready. He's going to take me. She was so happy, dude. So happy. I kid you not. 2 weeks later, she's laying up in the hospital. And she passed away. She waited for everybody to come see her.
Wow.
And she passed.
Just like that?
Like that.
Man,
Man.
that's crazy.
So you tell me, you can't tell me. Whether you want to believe or not, you have a creator. We have a creator. It's true. It's facts.
When I got my confirmation for, if you're a Catholic, you get baptism, communion, and then confirmation when you're like 17, 18. But I was in those years, I was doing bad stuff. I was like, doing a bunch of bad stuff. So I did the confirmation just to make my mom happy. I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. I was doing a bunch of stuff, and since then I've done bad stuff after. Like, I've done a bunch of drugs or whatever. But that confirmation, that retreat was the happiest I had ever been. and I was completely sober, just talking about God. Something came over me. It's the happiest I've ever been in my life. And
That's
I've done
crazy.
stuff that makes you happy, substances that make you happy. Nothing compares to that.
It's weird.
Yeah, I haven't had that any kind of experience like that. The when I went to the church retreats,
Because it's odd, right? It's
no,
it's
I
weird.
went and it was kind of like a social thing. Like
Yeah.
you met girls there. That was like the thing. Like the whole retreat. I don't remember anything of retreat. You just remember the girls when you were a little, real young.
Yeah,
and stuff,
no, I
you know?
get
Because that's what you care about when you're young. You're like, I don't want to hear about this.
No, but the only thing that's kind of interesting is I prayed. I remember praying when I met my wife. I was like, just give me, just let me be with her. That's it. Just let me be with her. And at the time, I was like, this is before I knew how she was crazy. Like like I didn't know.
They're all crazy.
Yeah,
Surprise!
I didn't know. And so like I was praying, and then I wanted a girl like her. I just didn't want it right then. I wanted, I wasn't like it.
You wanted to continue being a dog.
No, it came too fast. Like I was like,
Yeah.
and then it was like, well now, and that was it. Like once they got you, it's
It's not your time; it's his time, man. That's what they say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want to stay on the subject because it's a sensitive subject. to
But
some
don't
people.
you feel like you're thinking more about that at all since you're older now?
I wouldn't
Since
be
you're closer to death. Is that what you want to say? That's kind of what you was saying.
No,
I mean, you're a year closer than I am, so I mean,
no.
you're
I mean, I've always had a belief because there's some things that in my life happened that shouldn't have happened
yeah.
if there wasn't a God.
I've
You
been,
know, and I could tell you stories, man, but we'll be here all day, man. But just like a kid coming from, we used to go to Salvation Army. My mom did her best, right? But I used to go to Salvation Army in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, just to eat lunch, right? And you're right. Back then nobody was listening to the word or them preaching. Were after the girls, But there's a lot of just growing up. I've been through a lot of stuff. I've always had a belief system, and I think it's because of my grandma, because she's always been there. Anyway, there's a lot of situations in my life. Like my wife, I did the same thing. I said, God, just give me a second chance. With Gabby, and man, it was instant family. Boom. And for the first couple of years, it was hard. But we did it. I mean, look where we're at now, dude.
See,
I never
yeah.
thought I would have a house the house that I have now.
Yeah.
I will never say it wasn't because of God. It is because of God.
Yeah, but also, I believe too, like you work.
Oh, yeah.
Work it. You're
yeah, but the Bible tells you gotta work for what you want, and trust that God is gonna give it to you.
Yeah, He provides.
He provides, but you have to work for it.
But also, he's got a strong woman behind him. She's right.
Gabby's
there with
very
him. She's
strong.
down to beat back.
That woman was with me when I was parking cars, when I was at my lowest on drugs, parking cars. I don't know what she saw in me.
A
But
good woman can lift you up. A bad woman can tear you down.
Yeah, you need to remember that, Eduardo.
Yeah.
I
I
have that
asked him. I said,
in
"What
my
kind of
head.
woman you want?" You know what he told me? I want a baddie.
You want
No,
a
I
baddie?
never said that. I never said that.
What?
I never said that.
We were fishing in Freeport.
That was Junior.
No,
Junior
no.
likes toxicas.
What kind of woman you want?
Strong-willed. I hate girls that like you can push over and bend to your will almost.
I don't know any women
Yeah.
like that. man.
There's a lot of girls out there that are pushovers.
Well, that
Or
would probably
let
be
their
low
friends-
self-esteem.
That let their friends, kind of like tell
Yeah,
them like.
I think those are the daddy issue ones.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like a girl that can think for herself, and witty. I like girls that are witty.
Yeah.
I think you would have liked this girl that we
Those-
met with last night.
Those two things, and smart. I
Dude,
need
how do you
someone
know
to
this
talk
girl
to.
won't travel with you, dude?
No, I don't even know this girl. Stop bringing this girl
Wow.
up. Because
her
whatever
name?
girl I meet, I've seen what like money issues and not having stuff can cause in a relationship. I want to have something built before I get into something serious.
Yeah,
And I'm only looking for serious now.
Wow.
Damn,
I'm too
there
old.
it is.
I'm too old.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
I only want to talk to somebody that wants to settle down. But I want to have something built.
All right. Well,
There it is.
well, I just wanted to get you here today.
Oh, yeah.
I wanna go fishing with you again.
Let's do it.
And maybe.
Yeah, but this time you put your shrimp on yourself.
I think I could do it this
Oh
time.
yeah, he saw that.
I saw that.
He goes,
Dude, it's ugly. It's like the shrimp is looking at you like, don't do this to me. And like you feel bad for the shrimp, and then it wants to fight for its life. It's like, it kicks at you.
It
I'm
does.
Like, dude.
And then it falls down and it kicks all the way into the
Yeah,
water.
Yeah, dude, it wants to live, man. That's the will to live. You can't take that away from anything. And when I see a spider in my house, I don't kill it. I put it in a cup, and I take it outside, and I put it in a tree.
Yesterday,
It's just trying to live.
Yesterday, my niece got stung or whatever by what was that?
it was one of those woolly worms, those little gray, or they come in different color. The little woolly worms that.
Is that furry ones?
Yeah, the furry ones.
My
Those
sister,
hurt.
Really?
my sister calls me. My niece is crying in the background. I was like, "What the hell happened?" And she's like, "Oh, like a caterpillar got her. I need to take her to a doctor. I don't have a car." I was like, all right, I'll go as soon as I'm done right here." She's like, "All right, let me call my husband." And her husband went and took him to a doctor. It was nothing serious, but her hand swelled up.
She was on the phone, and she goes, "Yeah, her hand swelled up. It's turning purple." I was like, "It's in her bloodstream."
I was like, and then I told her, I was like, "Did you kill it?" She's like, "No." I was like, "You should have killed that
Dude,
thing."
Daniel's always been like that. I think I got bit. So who got bit? It was like a brown recluse.
Oh.
He kept telling everybody it was a brown recluse, and that if it got bigger than what you drew around it, then you better go because you're going to have to cut your thumb off. Like
Look at his
he
thumb.
always takes.
Look at his thumb.
They did take half of my thumb.
They
Dude.
took. Look at his thumb. So he's got look at this thumb.
I got a
versus-
Megan Fox thumb.
Oh yeah.
Only sexy people have this.
Oh, okay. She is sexy.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
for
you guys.
coming.
This was another episode of what did you want to call it?
What do I want to call it?
Yeah, didn't you text it with a good name?
The Facts of Life.
No, that wasn't the
Is that cheesy?
name.
Oh, the Tackle Box.
The Tackle Box. This is another episode of the Tackle Box. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Love you guys.
Did you hit record?
Yeah.